A Cabell County elementary school teacher is going above and beyond for her students. Tasha Roberts has created a YouTube channel showing fun science experiments you can do with items you should have just lying around the house during this time of quarantine. So Tasha's joining us today. Hey, how are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Okay, so first thing first, I want to know what made you start doing this kind of thing, start doing these science experiments?
Well, first, can I say good morning to my first graders at Spring Hill?
Of course. Go right ahead.
Hey, boys and girls, I just want you to know that I love and I miss you, and I cannot wait to be back in the building with you soon. Thank you so much for that opportunity.
Oh, I know. I'm sure they miss you. This is a hard time on teachers and students alike.
Yes, exactly. Yes, because I'm a parent as well. I have 5 children, plus I'm virtually teaching 21 students. So, yes, it's challenging at times. But to answer your question, the reason that I decided to do this was because I just wanted to give my students, it really started out as giving my students an opportunity to learn virtually through hands-on experiences. And so as you know, research shows that children learn better when they're active. And that's how it started. And so I reached out to a couple of my teacher friends and told them about the ideal. And that's when I decided to put the links on YouTube so that it would be accessible to a lot more people. And I really feel blessed. I know that there are some teachers in Kanawha County and Putnam County, and of course Cabell County, that have used the link. So it's gotten a little bit, further than I thought it would. And so I appreciate that.
That's awesome. I saw you did one recently with Peeps, a great Easter idea. Talk about that one. I know you plan to do at least one a week. Are these, what grade do you teach?
I teach first grade.
First grade. Yeah. So are these experiments that kids can do on their own, or do they need a parent?
Well, most of them, I would still recommend adult supervision for elementary age, but most of them they can do on their own. A lot of these I've done with my daughter, who's 9. She's in 3rd grade. Now, if there's something with fire, like I have one on there with fire that's really cool with the tea bag, and I would recommend, adult supervision for those kind of experiments, of course.
Okay. I know you have an idea planned for us on Studio 3. Do you care to share it?
Okay, yeah, and then you were talking about Peeps, so I was thinking about like leftover jelly beans and things like that. And one way to do something with those leftover jelly beans is just to create a Peeps nest like this. And my daughter just built this last night. And for me, I just add a little more creativity and put some grass in there and just set the Peep on top. And that's not the experiment I wanted to show you, but I know a lot of people have leftover jelly beans and Easter grass laying around their house right now. So I wanted to show that one before I show the other.
What a great idea. I love it. Thanks for sharing that.
Okay, so you want to see the other one that I have?
Yes, please.
Let me pull this down just a little bit so you can see the plate. Are you able to see that?
Yes, we can see it.
So for this activity, it's called moving milk. And all you need is milk and dish detergent, and I went ahead and poured my dish detergent in a cup like this so it's easier, and Q-tips and food coloring. And I went ahead and poured my milk in here so it's easier. And you need a plate with a lip that'll catch the milk. And so I'm just going to pour in the milk until it fills up right there in the middle. I'm going to take 3 different colors of food coloring, and I will drop about 3 or 4 drops right here in the middle. Right there, just like that. All right, and then I'm going to just take a plain Q-tip like this. I'm just going to touch the middle of the colors, and I want you to see if you see anything happening. Okay, and no, you don't. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dip my Q-tip into the dish detergent and just cover it real well. And now I want you to watch what happens when I touch the colors in the middle of the plate.
Wow.
And then you can just keep touching in certain areas and have it move around like that. But that one's called moving milk. And it just has to do with, can you see that really well? I'll try to up here so you can see the colors.
That is so cool. And I'm sure, just like you heard myself do a second ago. All your first graders go, oh, wow, that's so cool.
Yes, it's exciting. I'll try to. It's exciting to them. Anything hands-on is exciting and fun to me.
No, that is such a great experiment, and it really shows you how that detergent moves the colors around and also moves germs away from your hands as well.
Right. Well, and that's another thing I've tried to do with some of my videos is put a vocabulary word on there. So if I were to do this video, I would say the word molecules, because this activity has to do with the molecules and the positive charge from the detergent, attracting the, negative charge from the detergent, attracting the positive charge from the molecules, and then causing it to move around. So there's a lot that can be done with it. You can teach it grade level as well.
Well, this is great. Tasha, I'm so glad you showed us a little bit of what you're doing. Now, if somebody wants to check out more of your experiments, where should they go?
Oh, I have a YouTube page, and it's Mrs. Roberts Science Fun.
Awesome. Well, I hope we can get you to come back on Studio 3 and maybe show us some more of these experiments. This was great.
I would love to. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Stay healthy and safe, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.